Hey guys, it's Nicole here back on this Saturday night. I hope you guys are all doing good out there and welcome back to Nicole's View. So this story here is coming out of North Philadelphia. It's horrific, it's sad, it's frightening, but I thank God this baby is still alive. So this little baby, her name is Journi Black. She's 4 months old. This past Wednesday night, she was in bed asleep. The mom was helping the older child, I believe, who's 6 years old. I don't know if she was helping him or her take a bath. It was something like that, I believe. And while the baby was asleep, a raccoon somehow entered their home and attacked this poor baby. And for what they've reported, they said that milk is an attraction to raccoons and they will try their best to, get to that source. So I'm assuming the raccoon maybe smelt the baby, smelt milk on the baby's breath and attacked the baby. All right. It's just very sad. And I've also read that Philly seems to have an infestation of raccoons. Literally. Yeah. So the slumlord here claims to have shooed the raccoons away and got rid of them, only to have this happen to this poor baby girl. So I'm going to read this article and then I'm going to attach a video of the father. He is just heartbroken about it and he's talking to the news anchors and it's just so hard to watch. But yeah, it just breaks your heart. And this slumlord needs to be dealt with, and many others who are out there not giving a damn about how people are living in your properties. But that's why they're called slumlords, because they don't give a damn. They only want the money. All right. So this article says a baby had to undergo surgery after being attacked by a raccoon inside a North Philadelphia home earlier this week. CBS Philadelphia reports that 4-month-old Journi Black is on a long road to recovery after a raccoon attacked her inside a home on the 2100 block of North 22nd Street on Wednesday night. It's just ridiculous, said Samuel Black, the girl's father. My daughter could have lost her life. Animal control officers set up a trap for the raccoon to prevent this from happening again. Doctors told the family it will take at least a year for the baby to fully recover. My daughter was laying on the bed sleeping and I went to take my son to the bathroom. This is the mother talking. We heard a sound upstairs and we see a raccoon run down the steps, said Ashley Rogers, the child's mother. When I finally got to her, she was laying on the floor, so it had dragged her off the bed across the room, and she was bleeding and crying, and her whole face was red. Oh my God, this poor baby. Oh my God. Can you imagine seeing something like that as a mom, as a dad, seeing your poor baby's been attacked by a wild animal? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's been mere days since Rogers moved into the home with her daughter and 6-year-old son, Jordan. Other tenants also reportedly rent rooms there, though no one inside will come to the door or speak on camera. A spokeswoman for the city's license and inspections department tells Eyewitness News that the homeowner who purchased the property in May does not have a rental license. Surprise, surprise. And that if he is renting rooms, he is doing it illegally. All right, so he needs to be prosecuted, okay? Because a baby could have lost her life, so he needs to be dealt with. It needs to be shut down. Everybody needs to leave out of there, Rogers said. Rogers says she contacted her landlord after the first raccoon sighting earlier in the evening, something neighbors say is common, especially with trash in the area. It's terrible around here with these raccoons. Yes, it is, said Barbara Butler. Rogers says her landlord told her he had chased the raccoon out, but after the raccoon attacked the baby, the landlord rushed her to the hospital. The family says it intends to pursue legal action, which makes total sense. It is his responsibility. There's no reason an animal should have gotten into the house with minors, Black said. CBS Philadelphia reached out to the landlord. He first hung up on us, then called back to say everything has been resolved and to contact his lawyer. Yeah. You're in big trouble. However, he would not provide his attorney's name or number. Yeah, probably doesn't have one then. Meantime, the baby is still in recovery at St. Christopher's Hospital and has had her rabies shots. Oh my God, guys, that is so, so awful. It just goes to show you how it's so important. I know it's easy for us to say, you have to inspect these places, you have to do reviews, check reviews and all that, but if she's a possible single mother, 2 kids, she can only afford what she can afford in her budget. This is how this can easily happen. I always say check reviews on websites, just do your normal research about, some of these places. But, if you can only afford what you can afford and it may be in a somewhat ran down neighborhood, it's like, what can you do? But it doesn't matter, okay? Because at the end of the day, this landlord, he is renting illegally and should be dealt with. No questions asked, okay? And now, from what I read and said earlier, there has been an infestation of these raccoons apparently in the city. They need to be brought to their knees about this. Okay, something needs to be done. Obviously, is there an infestation in the ritzy parts of Philadelphia? You know what I'm saying? So come on, they need to do something about this. Okay, a baby could have died. All right, this is just so sad, and just I just can't imagine seeing my baby bleeding and just laying there screaming her head off, and there's a raccoon running by. Can you imagine that as a parent? Oh, anyway, my thoughts and prayers goes out to little Journi Black and her parents, and I just feel so bad. I'm going to look around to see if there's maybe a GoFundMe. Maybe this can help them get out of this horrific slummy apartment complex, whatever the hell it is, because no child should be living in such, conditions. Not at all. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this story. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Pictures of 4-month-old Journi Black are hard to look at. Deep wounds that look like claw marks around her face and forehead, even a gash near her eye. Journi's father says it was between 10 and 11 Wednesday night when the child's mother, Ashley Rogers, took her 6-year-old to the bathroom in her North Philadelphia apartment. She returned to see her daughter had been attacked. The raccoon had pulled her from the bed onto the floor. Journi was rushed to Temple Hospital and on to St. Christopher's Hospital for Children for surgery. She needed 64 stitches.
It's just heartbreaking to see those pictures. So we brought in baby Journi's father, Samuel Black, who's joining us now.
Hi, Samuel.
How you doing?
And this is your brother, Kenneth.
Yes.
Kenneth,
Thank
we
you,
actually
Kenneth.
know you.
Yes,
Yeah,
good to see you again.
You too.
Well, first of all, how is she? How's Journi?
She's doing better. She's active, laughing and everything.
Oh, she was able to laugh.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
she's smiling and everything. She's aware that our parents there for her.
Yeah.
Our family is there for her. She's doing a whole lot better.
And what has this been like for you? Because, when we see these pictures, just the cuts on her face, she's such a precious baby.
It just makes me cry. Like, it really makes me cry. Like, I really do.
No, I understand completely. I can't even imagine. I can't put myself in your position. But when did you hear? You were not in the home, right?
No, I was actually at my house. Her mom called me and told, all I heard was the raccoon this attacked Journi, the raccoon, and so I just panicked. Like, I didn't know what to do, know what to say. Like, where you at? She said she was home. I just straight called to get a ride if I could get to her. She said, meet me at the hospital. I met her at the hospital. Like, it's just like a nightmare.
It certainly is. And Kenneth, so you guys were aware that a raccoon was in the area, right? Because you told the landlord.
Yeah, my daughter's mom actually told the landlord when she first saw the raccoon. Her 6-year-old son seen the raccoon first. When she notified the landlord, the landlord came to the house with 2 other people and told him that they had chased the raccoon out the house. The raccoon was never left the house. They never got the raccoon out the house. Why would you lie and say that you got a raccoon out the house knowing that you still got kids in the house?
So Mom, Ashley, Journi's mom, said that did she see the raccoon in the house later on then?
Yes.
And had to shoo it away?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she thought it was out of the house?
Yes.
So what is the deal with this particular house? I know that Ashley was only in
She
there.
just moved in there on Tuesday.
On Tuesday?
She was moved in on
And did the owner, the landlord, did he notify her, like, hey, we've had some issues with animals? Or
Never said anything
never
about
said
anything.
nothing like it.
Is there a hole in the foundation or in the back of the house or something?
We don't know anything. Elle and I, they still expect, trying to figure out how did the raccoon get in there. The neighbors are saying there's been raccoon problems in the area for years. It's right next door to an abandoned house. So we don't know if the raccoons have been breeding in the house or how long this raccoon been in here. We don't know if it's more than one. I believe it's more than one raccoon. So it's just crazy. It's crazy.
What are you hearing from the doctors, Sam? I mean, what's the prognosis? I mean, she's gonna be okay. She's
Basically, it's going to take
scars and stuff, or
it's going to be scars. It's going to take they say a full year for her to really
4 years.
I mean, not 4 years.
A full year.
Full year.
Okay.
A full year to fully recover. She had to get 65 stitches.
65 and shave her head.
So Kenneth, being, I guess you're her uncle, right?
Yeah.
What has this been like for the family? It just sounds so unbelievable that this could happen.
It's the holiday time, and you think in something like this wouldn't happen in your family. First thing, I really was mind blown because we got the pictures via text. My mom texted us the pictures. I didn't even recognize my niece. Didn't even know who she was. And I'm like, who is this? I thought it was somebody she found on the internet. And she said it's Journi. And I'm like, what happened? She was attacked by a raccoon. The first thing I did was got up, ran to the hospital. But I did what I knew how to do, contact media. I had to get everybody out there. I said, look, this needs to be heard. Everybody needs to know what's going on. It's just because this is my niece, this could have been anybody's child. There were other children living in this house as well, not as Journi, and it could have happened to one of them. And I'm just I'm really devastated. I'm like, my heart is broken. I'm very upset. Could not sleep, but I would not rest until justice is served.
Mm-hmm. What are you hearing from? Have you heard from, animal experts why a raccoon would attack a baby?
From what everyone is saying, the doctors are saying that the raccoon attacked Journi and not any other child is because the milk on her breath. Mm. The mom just put Journi to bed, so she probably gave her a bottle prior to going to bed. They said that wild animals like to attack babies due to the fact of the milk on their breath.
They smell the
milk.
milk.
They smell the milk. So it's like the raccoon probably was taking Journi and try to either suck the life out of her and was going to use her for dinner. But I'm glad that Journi probably was making a lot of noise, so the raccoon got agitated, and and then when the mom ran in, the raccoon ran away.
Well, just know that we're thinking about you.
We are, and your family.
Thank you.
Give our love to Ashley as well. And I guess you said that she was smiling, Journi, so I guess that's a good sign.
She smiled before I left.
Are you feeling some guilt about not being there?
Yeah.
That's what some of this is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just knowing that I wasn't there to protect her.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's, you got to move on from that. But that's going to be with you for a while. Okay. Thank you both.
So I thought I needed. So I thought